Hello guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. And in this beautiful video we're gonna talk about ghosting. In the first two videos we talk about when somebody reads your messages and not respond. So it's in the first phase, you're not sure if they're okay, if something happened, if something not happened. And now we are finally to this stage of ignore, when you are aware that this person ghosted you. Simply not respond. Not to calls, not to text. He just vanish, disappear. Past 1 to 3 days. For me, if a person doesn't respond to me for 3 days, they better be dead. Because there is nothing to tell you after 3 days. That's my rule. If somebody ignore me for 3 days, I'm not gonna be interested anymore. This is my boundary with myself. If somebody ignores me and doesn't respond to my texts or to my call, or let's say I try to talk to someone and they ignore me different ways, which are all those ways I described, and then they switch to ghost or silence. 3 days of silence is a very long time, and once 3 days are over, I'm no longer gonna ruminate or think about or circle my mind to try to understand you, because this is a very long time to be stupid. Yes, that's what I believe in. But let's break it down about ghosters. So you had a good time, everything seemed great, and then the person is vanishing, just ghost you. I think usually, if a person doesn't answer you for me it's a 3 day. If somebody doesn't answer me in 3 day or doesn't say a word, I consider it, I'm not gonna talk to you anymore. It's over. I can talk to you as a friend, but if I was, let's say, romantically interested in someone and for some reason he just vanished for a few days, 3, 4 days, in a big city, he probably was busy with another lady. I no longer gonna entertain this. I know how it works. So, uh, first thing that I think a healthy individual would think about if somebody ghosts them, it's concern. I will be concerned. Let's say I had a good conversation and blah blah. Life happened, nothing is perfect, but I have talked to this person, to someone, and then suddenly they stop responding. My first concern is if this person is safe, if he got into trouble, if he got into car accident, if he got to jail, if he, I don't know, if he's in the hospital, if he's in coma, is he dead? Yes. Healthy, mentally healthy people who have a stable relationships, they don't ghost each other. Do you know how long is 3 days? You can die 1 million times in 3 days. This is a very, very long time to ignore someone or just simply to ghost them. Not because you have to text long messages and calls. You could simply say have a good day in the morning. You could simply say, now it's not a time to discuss this, but I'm promising you I will make time to talk about XYZ. Have a good day. But when somebody simply doesn't respond, usually it's a part of a pattern. The first two phases that I discussed, not responding shortly, then appearing with this some active ignoring you responding, but ignoring your questions or ignoring the matter that you want to know about. This is usually the first two phases, of when somebody is gonna turn the huge ignore, which is the vanishing part. And so naturally, the first is, I think everybody healthy, I mean mentally healthy, would think if this person is doing all right. Is this person safe? Is this person okay? And if this person come to be alive, because I just simply not long ago I was talking to someone and Everything seemed good. And when I asked a few questions that were important to me to know about something that was hurting me, something that this person was doing, this person suddenly said that he was busy. Um, After one day of him not being busy, I said, in this period of time, I actually was able to find out what I want from our relationship, and I just wanted to be friends with this person. This is the truth. I recognize that this person was not for me as a male, and I communicate that, and suddenly this person appeared, partially acknowledging me, saying that he misses me so much and he really wants to see me. Obviously, this person was expecting from me to drop my boundaries and say, "Oh, I miss you so much." Yes, I miss you too, but I previously communicate something that was bothering me and why I am not interested in dating you anymore. So instead of addressing the questions that I had, this person just ghosted me. And I said, you know what? Now I have even more questions than before. After one more day, I said, I have even more questions than before. He said, I will call you. He pretends to calling me. He lied to call me and whatnot. And I was thinking if he's okay. And then I asked some more questions. Is everything all right? And then I call a friend of his and I discovered he was fine. He was just playing a game. And do you know what? I stopped caring at all if this person ever gonna answer me. The importance of this individual for me suddenly disappeared because I realized that this person was ignoring me because he was trying to avoid responding to my questions, avoid having uncomfortable conversation, avoid responding for his not very kind behavior, uh, avoid being adult. He was ghosting me as a form to avoid responsibility. And there are a lot of people who would do this just because they don't want to answer for their actions, especially when they do something not very good. And I also realize in this phase that people who are avoiding responsibility for something not kind that they did, for something bitter that they did to you, are also people who can't build healthy relationship with you because you cannot endlessly ignore yourself. You every time I would, if I choose to see this person, I know that every time I talk to him or I see him, I would remember this moment that he bittered me. It's not gonna be fun anymore. I'm not gonna be feminine with this person. I will be constantly on guard and fearing that this person will bitter me again. And he probably would if I give a chance, if I give a time. Why? It's because this person avoid to acknowledge that they did something not fun, not beautiful, not kind, and decide to pretend that it didn't happen. If a person do this, it's because they are not good for you anyways, and you just have to drop them here at this ghost you period, which means that you do not speak anymore, you do not respond anymore. So at this exactly period when somebody was trying to ghost me, or maybe they did it, I talked to their friend and they said me everything is fine with them, don't worry about it, he's just being like stupid, because intelligent people don't do this. Confident people don't do this. Confident people say, forgive me, I know this was bad. I want us to work to make it good. This is how healthy relationship should be. This is how it is. It's simple. It's not that hard. There is no mystery to discover. Yes, I did something not kind. I was not caring. I'm sorry. How can I make it better now? It's very simple. It takes 30 seconds. But when person is resilient to be adult like that, he will be like that always, not just now, not in this situation only. This pattern is gonna keep repeating. And the question that you have to ask yourself in this exact precise moment when you are ghosted, do you need this in your life? Do you really need this? And why? If you say yes, what do you get from it? A lot of people are afraid to be alone and they want this in their life. They want to fill their life with this because they are afraid of being with their own thoughts that are very probably uncomfortable. And so in this video that I talk about vanishing and ghosting, you see how I switch the perspective of this ghosting. Instead of being down and crying and hurt, and which happened for shortly, and being like, I am hurt, I was hurt, why this person wouldn't acknowledge me, why this person refused to talk to me, I try so hard to be this person's friend or a girlfriend, or I want to talk to this person, but they are refusing. And instead of being on this roller coaster ride of these negative emotions and hurt and triggered by this abandonment trauma, which the vanishing trigger usually are ghosting you, I am thinking what this action show me about this person, because this is information that I receive from this behavior. And this information shows me that this person is not very well with themselves, for first. That this person is not adult yet. He is immature as a child. Because immature people do this. Mature people don't need to hide, to pretend, to I made mistake, I'm so sorry, let's make it right. Let's move on. This is as simple as that. There is no weight, no this dragging, no this heaviness. You just let it go. And more time you give to a ghoster, more you get into this roller coaster, because ghosters do appear. This is a pattern, it's a part of this roller coaster behaviors. But if you are guys ghosted right now, somebody refused to talk to you, um, did you went ahead and examine your relationship? Did you went ahead and look what is this person avoiding? What kind of conversation? What kind of responsibility? What kind of question this person doesn't want to answer? Um, what is this person hiding from? Because with behavior, people show you their fears as well. So this person maybe fear connection, or maybe hide their inability to do something, to talk, to be responsible, to be adult. No? This behavior shows you so much about someone, way more than answering your questions. For me, that experience just showed me lately that I could see through it, I could see through it, and I could see why people hide behind it. So a lot of time ghosters will appear after this, yes, because this is part of a pattern. And I will come back to when a ghoster appear in the next video. If you guys are ghosted right now, write me your comments below. I would love to read them, get inspired, and record more videos about ignoring and why people do this. It's very interesting when you could see through it. Thank you for being here. Bye bye.